What's up guys, Coopzilla on mic again, and I'm back with another video for Gotham City Impostors. This time we're on the map Amusement Mile, and I'm using the same class as I discussed in my first video, which I have dubbed the Aggressive Support. So on this map, what I wanted to show was how controlling an area with the motion sensors and backing up the rest of the team can really aid in getting to victory. There's certain spots on each map that each game that'll be favourable. So instead of running into the middle and getting shot, I've run around the side and come to the energy base in the tunnel, where a lot of people like to come and shoot it out. They're setting up bear traps because they know we're coming up there, but realistically they need to be throwing them inside the tunnel ready for when people run up there. I can see them putting them down so I can stay away. But basically you can shoot from there and back up into the energy base, and it'll put your health up each time. So I'm just using the assault rifle to chop them down and to come down here. What I've got to be careful of though is guys that fly and then dive bomb, because they can fly straight into the tunnel and take you out regardless of the energy base being there or not. But basically I'm putting down motion sensors again to pick out the enemy, and my guys are finishing them as they're running to the tunnel, which is boosting my score already. There's a few places on this map whereby there's a lot of action, so that tunnel's one of them. There's the upper room here, which I don't think I'll go into. Basically, if you hit the trampoline and land on top of this room here, it leads to a staircase at the back. There's a lot of action going on there. You can snipe off there, you can get sniped on there, and also the tunnel leads to that part, as you can see here. There's also this roof here where it says Amusement Mile, where it usually ends up being a standoff on that roof to where the mouth is above that room, and if you're not careful you will get picked off like that. So there's plenty of places where you can get the higher ground, but you also need to be careful because people can see you all the time. You can't really hide. I got killed there. So yeah, the main focus for me on this map is finding a safe haven where my team members are, and I can chill. So he's up there, I've gone here. I'm putting out motion sensors on the floor, so anybody that's running round I can catch. I'll get the kill assist there. From here also, although I'm not doing it, you can snipe quite easily. I think I actually put out sniper in a bit, we'll see. There we go. Boom, headshot. And you can just keep picking them off. What you need to be careful of though is if they're on that roof they can get you quite easily, and if they're on the roof opposite, well obviously my team members are on there, so my team members will have to deal with the danger before I do, and I just got to keep an eye out to make sure that they're alright. What you do need to be careful of, however, is in there, because most of the time people are in there, they have the rocket launcher or that gun that you can see my team member shooting off. I haven't actually used it, I don't know the name of it, but I know it's really bad if you're in a tight space like now. It can, whereas the rocket launcher explodes on impact, that actually hits the walls and bounces off, so it can get you, the team members. It can cause obstructions basically. If someone dies in front of you, you get stuck there, then that's still flying around. It's really bad. So as I said, you need to be careful when you're standing in the open, because that happens. So I'm still putting down motion sensors, running around. I keep getting killed before I'm able to get my Rampage, but still raking in the points. There's not a lot else I can say about this gameplay. It's just that you need to hold down an area with the rest of your team, make sure you don't separate. Like this part here, got the rocket launcher, he blew me off because I fought him indoors. He's also got the armor on, so I wasn't fast enough to kill him. But the guy's still running up there. So there's the zapping again. See, you can angle the shot from there to go in there, and if it bounces off the walls in there and you're stuck in there, you're gonna either die or be nearly dead. So that's something to be wary of. Always try and get corner advantage to see what's coming, ready to run off or to take out people that are running up to you. So right here I'm sniping. There's really tight corners that you can, there we go, that you can manipulate. But yeah, the aim, like I think this plan worked out really well because the whole team had the same idea. Take the energy base there and fight them off both sides. And I keep raking in the points, as I say, because I'm putting down the motion sensor and they're all getting capped there. But the way it works also is because in the tunnel, as I said, they can fly down into the tunnel, but it's at a really tight angle, so it rarely happens. But whereas now I'm out in the open, I can get grenaded, they can fly down on you, and it gets really messy and you die really quick. So the tunnel's worth taking, or the mouth, which is where I'm standing now. And that's really bad. I should have finished him. See, as you saw, he flew in. He would have took him. Also the stairs, depending on where they're coming from, the stairs can be a great vantage point as well. But this is the same mentality I take on all the maps when I'm using this class. Lay down the motion sensors where my teammates are. Anybody that comes in, they usually get rushed because they can be seen. There's some people that use Wallflower, but you know, as long as you're wary, you'll find them. Setting out motion sensors, and remember that you can always put out 2 motion sensors at one time, and also if you die you can automatically put another motion sensor down, so that's worth remembering. If you're going to run to the same spot, put another one down, catch a bigger radius and help out the rest of your team raking those target assists. So as you saw there, I threw one behind me, there's one in front of me, someone's put down one at the energy base. Anybody that walks into that, we're all going to know where they are. And yeah, that's the end of it. So that's just showing my my strategy in action. I mean, you haven't got to follow it, but for the newer players, if you're playing it, it's worth trying out if you're having a hard time getting into it. I've used it from the start and it still works now. And yeah, I mean, if you haven't tried that class with the motion sensor and the Wallflower fun fact, then definitely try it. It'll get you top 3 consistently as well, so that's why I'm finding it hard to peel away from it and use other classes. But yeah, I've got another video coming up which shows you why it doesn't work on all the maps, so make sure you check that one out. I've been Coop, this has been Gotham City Impostors. Peace.